salon that caters to the needs of women that have a natural God-given hair, and I manufacture natural hair products to help you build a healthy, long, natural hair. We also want to, one of our goals is to bust the myths surrounding natural hair. The whole myth that natural hair can be handled without relaxers, can be applicated without relaxers and all that. So that's what we are here to do. I started when I went natural in 2014. I discovered my hairline was receding, and I figured, why not go off chemical relaxers fully? I stopped and saw that my hair, there was a lot of improvements. I started doing a lot of do-it-yourself remedies to repair the hair, and a lot of women started taking notice and would come to seek for advice. I would tell them what to do. Most of them didn't have the time to do half of what I told them to do, and figured, look, why not provide the service for us and we'll pay you the money. And that was how the whole thing was birthed. And I delved into the salon. I'd always known how to make hair and figured, oh, that's an aside to providing a solution to their hair problems. Why not just make their hair too for them? The whole thing was birthed. Personally, as a woman, I think it's a sad thing because intelligence, value does not discriminate. It's not based on sex, not based on you being a man or a woman. I mean, the brain is there for a reason. The brain is not female, it's not male. So it's a sad place when women have to suffer being paid less than their colleagues, while probably even doing more, because half of the time, most of them are either married, or even if not married, have children, have other responsibilities just like the men outside of their workplace. So why would you pay a woman less than her male counterpart? So I think it's a really sad place, and I hope that there's a lot of change that should happen in that line. The government is doing its best, actually, but the truth is there's still so much more that can be done. So the government should look into helping women, putting out so many grants, loans to encourage more women, because the truth is, naturally women are more prudent than men. So there is a tendency that when they do businesses and when they do stuff, they apply their minds to it and the basic principles that they need to apply, they do better in the place of business. So it's actually good if the government looks into providing women with a whole lot more buffers to help them with their businesses. So government can look into improving that area, but as it is now, there's a lot of awareness going on and there's a lot of increase in that. So, but it could be better. It could be better. I mean, I'm happy about that question. We get a lot of women that are coming here whose confidences have been affected because of the states they found their hair in, owing to a whole lot of hairstyle malpractices, either from their end or from other stylists' end. And we've discovered that helping them manage their hair, teaching them how to manage their hair, and considering their pockets actually has helped a lot of women. I mean, we have a whole lot of women saying, Zora, my edges are so much better. I had a lady recently who sent me a picture of her hair and a video of her hair. She had thought of cutting it at one point, and I encouraged her, look, try this and try this and try this. We gave her some of our own products too to help, and her confidence was out of the world. I mean, when you know that your hair is your crowning glory as a woman, when your hair is in a good place, you are in a good place too. That's the first thing everybody notices. And when it is good, of course, you are naturally happy. You know you can walk with your head tall, and every other thing is virtually next to taken care of. So it's a good place. So as I said, I'm a lawyer. I have 11 years post-call experience under my belt. I belong to a non-governmental organization, an international non-governmental organization that goes by the name of FIDA. It's an International Federation of Women Lawyers. And to God's glory, I'm the public relations officer for the Ekiti State chapter. I'm an award-winning person, and the natural hair salon is the first of its kind in Ekiti, the one and only as of now. and our natural hair products are the first indigenous natural hair products line to come out of Ekiti. And I mean, I'm so glad that all this has come through the medium God has given me, and I'm very happy because, I mean, of course, yeah, it's me that's doing them, but I mean, God has taken the glory, and there's so much more that is in the pipeline, and I'm happy. I would say starting up, because I started the business with just 3,000 naira, and honestly, I didn't know I could pull it this far. Of course, I know I'm very resilient, I'm very hardworking, and when I put my mind to something, I will do it. But honestly, there's nothing that succeeds well without money. It was tough. It was tough because I had to rein in my expenses. I had to cut out a lot of unnecessary expenses. I had to save purposefully. I didn't have anybody to give me loans, no soft loans, nothing. But I mean, it was tough, but it's getting better. I mean, now I have a whole lot of reserve that I can draw from when I need to invest in things and all of that. So, but the beginning was very tough. But to God's glory, we are here now and we are still going strong. So it gets better. Well, first and foremost, decide that you want to be an entrepreneur, because everybody is not called to be an entrepreneur. That's the truth. As hard as it sounds, everybody is not going to own a business. Everybody is not going to be an entrepreneur. I mean, decide what you want to do. Decide. And then another thing is, the new era now is that you are not saying you want to make money. Yes, you want to make money, but what value are you going to give us if you are going to be collecting our money? Decide the value you want to give. Decide the gap that is in the market that you want to fill. When you have decided these things, put your head down, do the hard work. Invest in all the knowledge you need to invest in, you need to gain. When you gain this knowledge, put it into practice. The truth is, there is nothing so much to invest in getting the knowledge to be able to put out the value you need to put out. If you need to take your time, let it take your time. If you need to take your money, let it take your money. Everything you need to put into it, put into it. It's a tough call, but it will only last as long as you are willing to last. And then research has shown that 80% of businesses fail within the first 4 years of starting. So if you have that at the back of your mind, I think that should be a driving force. And then if you've started a business and you see that it's not the way to go, do not be afraid of what people will say. Shut it down. Go back to your drawing board and start all over again. Or if you need to delve into something else, do the needful. Number one, in my line of business, I have Kemi Lewis. She is a lawyer like me. She's a senior colleague. She took the bold step to leave oil and gas practice and start up a thriving natural hair business. I mean, she's doing wonderfully well. In the profession, in the law profession, we have a whole lot of women that are doing fantastic things. I could go on and on. The list is endless. But in my line of business, as I said, Kemi Lewis takes the #1 spot for me. And then there's so many women out there that are holding it real, keeping it real. And their names are not out there. We know them. There are people that we know. There are few people that are not so popular and all of that. I mean, I have a whole lot of them like that. And the truth is, hard work just pays. So I look up to them, and I try to pick all the good things that can help me too. And that's it. Around the globe, African women have suffered a lot, especially when it comes to gender discrimination, inequality generally. I mean, even to the point that most women don't even own their bodies. It's that bad. Society has conditioned our minds that you are a property to somebody. Growing up as a child, you don't have an identity, you're not you. Then you now get married, and your identity is enclosed in your husband's zone and all of that. I mean, it's okay for a woman to shine of her own accord. When two candles are shining, they are shining bright. The whole place is brighter for it. So why will you mentally subjugate a woman and have her say that no, your place is in this, your place is in the other room, your place is in the that? No. A woman is an entity of her own accord. When God made it, He made them male and female and named them man. That's the truth. He named them man. So you cannot say that a woman does not have a place. It's not right. Then what is the point of her being an individual? So for Africa, I really hope that the mental aura around women being in the second place will change. It is changing. The world now is tilting towards the woman power. Of course, it shouldn't be for evil, but for good. So I hope that Africa really gets to that place, and that we know that the woman is equally as strong as the woman, as the man. So I really hope that there's a lot of education in that line. There's a lot of opening of the minds in that line. I, Lola Luko, when I die, I want to be known as a woman who spoke above a whisper. I am for generation equality.